like 4 or 5 seconds there. Also, something I've noticed, guys. You know that I've actually noticed. Probably the first video I've done where I don't do my hey, what's going on, guys? It's, you know, it is I, Sly Cooper 88. But hey, you know what? Just for the sake of keeping continuity, what's going on, guys? It is I, Sly Cooper 88, also known as Steve, and welcome back to episode 2 of Batman Return to Arkham, or Arkham Asylum Remastered. Now, of course, part 1 showed up, and as I said, this is part 2. I'm doing this concurrently all in one stream, but I'm just breaking it up. But as I was saying, guys, I am very grateful for a lot of the things that have come my way, and I'm very sorry to trigger a lot of people and bore people with my problems. And let's get back to the gameplay here. But I do want you guys to know that, and I will be doing like Riddler challenges and Riddler trophies as they go along, guys. I don't want you to think that I'm just completely ignoring them. I will do some of them, but not all of them, if that makes any sense.
What are you waiting for?
Oh, I'm glad I did that. Anyway, yeah, we're... What? You know what? Get an armor upgrade. But anyway... Oh. Hang on. Now this I don't need to really concentrate so much on. First introduction of the, you know, Titan-based enemies in the Arkham universe. Anyway, I had to do a lot of thinking when I was down at my grandparents'. And I was okay with it. I really was. Because sometimes, guys, a change of scenery is not always a bad thing. Whether you're in a creative field or you're trying to rethink your life. And that's essentially what happened to me. You know, I had a change of scenery, and it got me to thinking about a lot of things. Not just work-wise, but like personally. And I understood and started to realize... Oh, wait. That always like freaked me out when that happened in the original game. It's like... I'm like... Did his heart it's like, did his brain explode or did his heart explode? I always never could figure that out. It always weirded me out, too.
Get in here before more of them come.
But anyway.
They came out of nowhere.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
But
something's wrong here.
Guys,
the main security loop is
I do
locked.
want you guys to understand that, you know, what you see and what you hear in these streams, it's not me trying to get sympathy, it's not getting pity, and it's not me putting on a facade.
I should go back to the holding cells. Bowles wasn't too smart. He'll have left a trail.
Batman, what's happening?
Joker's escaped. He sealed himself off. He's got your phone.
Anyway, they're just sitting there talking about how to find
Don't
Gordon.
worry, I'm getting him back.
But I'm finding, guys, as I'm going on,
Joker
that
will not win. I won't let him. I'm starting where he was taken. A guard named Frank Bowles attacked him.
Yeah, for a second there, I had like a phantom smell. I thought I smelled like chicken or something. It was weird. But I do want you guys to understand that I'm I am completely enamored, shall we say, with the idea of, you know, improve, you know, technically improve.
So when I need some dirty clothes or an old man to be under the ground, I am just the man to ask.
Anyway, you know, I want you guys to feel like when I talk to you guys, I'm talking to you.
Oracle, I'm at the holding cell.
From a place.
I'm setting up a crime scene.
So what's the plan? Isolate something in that room unique to Bowles?
Exactly. I can follow traces of alcohol from Frank's bourbon in the atmosphere. Oracle, I've got a trail.
That's great. You follow it. I'm grabbing every reference to Arkham I can find. Maybe useful later.
The trail is getting weaker. I'm heading in the wrong direction.
Oh, there we go. But I do want you guys to understand that I do want as a person to improve. I think we all do as human beings, but I think...
Hello? What's happening there? I'm trying to...
Oh god, this phone call is morbid. Ooh, man. That's like so dark. Like when you play this game, you listen to a lot of the dialogue, it is so freaking dark.
Unreliable. Oh, what the hell happened?
How did you like that, P-Man? No way you're following us now. They're trapped down there till me and Mr. J unbid everything.
It's kind of funny. The original voice actress from
Gordon
Batman
was
the
taking up
Animated
the service
Series
in the
did
elevator.
Harley.
If I want to...
Sorry if you hear me munching. I'm eating like crackers and cheese. Having a little snack before I eat lunch.
Harleen Quinzel?
And that way,
Everyone does.
I'm surprised you want to intern here at Arkham.
I've always had a thing for extreme personalities. You can't deny there's an element of glamour to these super criminals.
I'll warn you right now, these are hardcore psychotics. Most would rather kill you than speak to you.
I'm sure I'll be fine, Doctor.
They'll eat you for breakfast. I mean it. One or two of them will enjoy it too. Be careful.
Hey, Babs! I know you can hear me. I've got a little something for you to listen to. Harley and Frank are really got a little bit of the old man. How are they going to get past all those guards? Let's have a listen, shall we? Hey, Frank, breathe in. Joker's got more men on the way. They're coming around the front of the asylum. Gotta stop them getting in. Quick, get over there. Come on, everyone, come to the main entrance. How many are there, Bowles? Hang on, how the hell do you know what... Bowles! Frank, what are you doing? No, put it down! Frank, what the hell? Quick! It's clear! Get your ass in here!
It's some piece of work, Frankie. Girls, false and someone like you.
Stop playing with a hired help, Harley.
Don't worry, sweetie. You know I only have eyes for you.
Remain where they are. Do not attempt escape.
Hang on, is it up here? Yeah, it's up here.
Alert. Alert.
Anyway.
We are currently experiencing a category
Anyway, I do want to say that yeah, I'm trying to be a better person, guys. You got to be a better person. If you can't be a better person, excuse me, then at least understand that I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to be motivational, philosophical, but also empathetically reassuring. We live in a dark world where people don't really necessarily have much hope anymore, and I don't like that. It bothers me. It kind of makes my skin crawl.
How's it going? Any sign of Dad?
Not yet, but I'm getting close. Harley Quinn tried to slow me down. Dropped an elevator on me.
Did it work?
Of course not. I'll get back to you when I reach the end of the trail.
I do want to say, guys, that yeah, we live in very dark times, and I think we need to be good to each other. We need to try and love one another as opposed to always being at each other's throats, because that's part of the problem with the world today. We put so much face value on materialism, on ourselves, on our families, and how much more like well off we could be.
I just want to.
And that's what saddens me.
Oracle, Joker's men have taken control of the cell block transfer corridor.
That's not good. I patched into a guard radio. It sounds like Joker's crew have got their hands on weapons.
I know. I'll calibrate the Cowl's vision mode to isolate armed henchmen. The direct approach is suicide. You need to be smart. Find a different way past them.
So is the back meeting coming this way? Yeah, he's a dead man walking.
The way I look at it, doing these gameplay videos for you guys, doing my comic book writing, it's all for the betterment of helping the world, guys. I want people to feel safe. I want people to not only feel safe, but I want people to feel hope again. Because that's something that in today's world is very in short supply. We don't have enough like sincere fun and enjoy each other's company. We'd rather...
Oh, look who it is! Are your pointy ears burning? I suppose
I want...
warn my boys you're on the way.
I don't know. It kind of gives me an OCD-ish type tendency, and it grates my nerves.
Friendly Uncle Jay. Some idiot is running around the asylum dressed like a bat. I know! Crazy! Stop him before he gets someone hurt. Really, it's for his own good. He doesn't stand a chance. Oh, you guys are the best. Well, best I can find on such short notice.
Joker's crazy.
Wait a...
Nope.
Did you really think it was going to be that easy, Bat? I sent a few more of my boys your way. Let's see how you deal with these odds.
Joker wants him found. Spread out. He could be anywhere. Then keep your eyes open. Now move.
Listen, man, I'm reasonably sure there's no truth to the rumor Batman drinks human blood. At least I don't think so.
I'm not scared of you, Batman. Here, man! The bat's back!
Oh, he's coming my way. And that guy's down.
Oh, boo! You win again, Bats. I'll savor it. I'll get you next time.
Joker must have figured out how I was tracking Gordon. Officer Bull's trail stops here.
The Riddler, and more importantly, your intellectual savior.
My genius has allowed me to easily hack into your primitive communication.
It's funny because a guy actually wanted to do a YouTube collab with me to do the voice of the Riddler.
Well, you'll see. Ready for your first one? Good. But be careful. Don't cut yourself on this sharply observed portrait. So you did it! Well done! I would have expected a child to work that one out, let alone the world's greatest detective.
Hey, Batman! It was a massacre.
Well,
Good. I'll look after him.
We apologize for this interruption to our regular broadcast. Jack Ryder is live from the Gotham Bay area with some breaking news.
This is Jack Ryder with breaking news in the Gotham Bay. We're getting reports of it.
but yeah, guys, we're... Before... Actually, let me...
only gets harder from here.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to stop the video right here, or the stream, whichever you want to call it. I didn't get to say a lot of what I wanted to say, but you know what? There's always another opportunity to really talk about these things. I will try to be more open with you guys on this stream. I won't try to get too personable, but I do want to try to open myself up to you guys, because I understand that, yeah, a lot of you are going to criticize me. There's going to be a lot of trolls, but my advice, guys, because I'm not going to be able to do a video next week, obviously, because it's Thanksgiving work week, but I thought that I would do a video, show you guys that I'm back. But most importantly, guys, be kind to one another. And as you spend Thanksgiving with loved ones, you know, savor that time and enjoy that time, because not only family members, but with friends before Thanksgiving. And just like the holiday itself, give thanks for all the good things and the good people that exist in your life. I understand the troubled times, and it's only going to get more troubling, guys. It's only going to get worse. And that's not a defeatist attitude, and it's not me being negative. It's just the world has become a much darker place than it was, or it's a darker period of time, I should say. It's becoming a much darker period of time than it was 20, 30 years ago. And we have so many looming threats and so many scary things happening in the world, and it's truly a scary time to not only be a kid, but it's a scary time to be a young adult like myself. Because a lot of people, it's just, there's a lot of uncertainties. And the world, I've always said the world needs heroes more now than ever. And it's quite appropriate that I start with Batman, because you want to talk about somebody who took a tragic situation and made something of it. It's Brucey Boy Wayne. Richest man in Gotham, yet he chooses to take his fear, because he's afraid of bats, or was afraid of bats when he was a kid, and he used that to make his enemies afraid of him. You know, he took a negative situation and made it into a positive. And I think that you guys can do that too, and I want to do that. And sometimes when I'm writing, I get overwhelmed and I lock up, because the sheer weight of wanting to try and help people outweighs the amount of possibilities that I possibly could do to help somebody. And sometimes it makes me feel very powerless and vulnerable that I can't help people the way I want to help them. So when you're spending Thanksgiving with your family, or if you're like me, you're working during the Thanksgiving, holiday week, it's like, just be kind and be great. Just be grateful for the good people that you have in your life and the good things that you're still able to hold on to. But most importantly, be kind to not only yourself and your family, but be kind to people that are having a rough time this year. Because I'll tell you right now, this season, the Thanksgiving, Christmas season, is such a tough time for not only families, but it's a tough time for everybody. And we really need to hold together as human beings. And I'm scrolling around so that way I'm not staying in one place stationary. But anyway, guys, I'm going to stop the video right here. I hope that you enjoyed these 2 episodes of Batman Return to Arkham Asylum. I'll get around to episode 3 whenever I get the chance. Or if I do. But for right now, guys, I'm going to break for lunchtime, and then after lunch I got a couple of errands that I got to run. But if I'm able to make it back in time and nothing's gone wrong, I may record a 3rd episode. Keyword is maybe. If you don't see a 3rd episode show up today, just didn't have the time. But if a third episode shows up, consider it a bonus for today. Because I want, heading into Thanksgiving holiday, be able to give you guys something to take in. And we're almost like we're at 26 minutes and counting. I said I didn't want to make a 30-minute video, and here I am almost making a 30-minute video, you know, like bearing my soul and trying to talk to people's better angels, be the voice of reason. It's what happens, guys, when you get me talking and not playing. But that's okay. I not only do these gameplay footages for something fun, but I feel like I want to impart wisdom onto you guys, or try to say something that'll make you laugh or make you think. I guess encourage you to go do something good. Because I want the best for the world. Some people will call me a hippie, but I want to see the best in people, because I see the worst in myself. Quote of the day. Quote of the day, you know, Sly Cooper 88 Gaming. It's like, I want to see the best in people because I see the worst in myself. But anyway, take care, guys. You know, have a happy Thanksgiving. And I'll see you guys when I come back.